How many times a day do you check your phone for likes, comments, or messages? How often do you find yourself replaying a conversation, wondering if you said the right thing? The desire for approval influences more of our decisions than we probably realize, from what we wear in the morning to the career paths we choose. This quiet need for validation is always there, shaping our behavior. It's not your fault. Seeking validation is a deeply human trait, baked into our DNA from a time when fitting into a social group was a matter of survival. But today, our modern world has put this tendency into overdrive. Social media, constant feedback at work, and the endless pressure to keep up have turned a natural instinct into a non-stop performance. We're constantly looking for that external thumbs up, but what happens when it doesn't come? Or what if we start losing ourselves in the process of trying to please everyone? The first step to breaking free is simply awareness. Start noticing the moments when you're looking for approval. Is it when you post a picture online? When you're about to give a presentation? Or even when you're just picking out a restaurant with friends? The moment you recognize that you're seeking validation, you create a tiny bit of space. In that space, you can ask yourself a powerful question: what do I actually think? This simple act of noticing shifts the spotlight from their judgment to your own. Next, it's time to build your own internal standards. Instead of measuring your success by likes, promotions, or praise, what if you defined what success means to you? Maybe it's about learning a new skill, being a kind person, or finishing a project you're passionate about, regardless of the outcome. When you create your own criteria for a life well lived, your confidence becomes stable. It's no longer a roller coaster ride dictated by other people's reactions. You become the source of your own stability. Let's talk about comparison, because it's a huge validation trap. We scroll through social media and see everyone's highlight reels, the perfect vacations, the amazing job promotions, the happy relationships. What we don't see are the behind-the-scenes struggles, the messy moments, and the failures. Public achievements almost always hide private challenges. Once you truly understand that what you're seeing is a curated, edited version of reality, the power of comparison starts to fade. You stop comparing your behind-the-scenes to their highlight reel. Now, here's a secret that many people miss. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build, and you build it through action. Waiting for approval before you start is a recipe for staying stuck. True confidence comes from doing the thing, learning from it, and doing it again. Each time you act, especially when you're scared or uncertain, you're teaching yourself that you can handle it. You're strengthening your self-trust, one small action at a time. Confidence isn't about knowing you'll succeed. It's about trusting that you'll be okay, even if you don't. Finally, the most powerful way to stop seeking validation is to fill your life with meaningful goals. When you are genuinely passionate about what you're doing, whether it's a creative project, a fitness goal, or contributing to your community, the need for approval takes a back seat. The work itself becomes the reward. Your motivation shifts from "what will they think of me?" to "how can I bring this vision to life?" When your goals are connected to your personal values, validation becomes a nice to have, not a need to have. Breaking free from the need for validation doesn't mean you have to ignore all feedback. Constructive criticism can be incredibly useful for growth. The difference is that it no longer defines yourself. You can listen, learn, and adapt without letting it shake your foundation. This shift allows you to move through the world with greater independence, clarity, and a deep sense of who you are. You get to be the author of your own story. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. See you in the next one.